This episode of Indy Mogul is brought to you by The Final Destination. Get ready for the ultimate 3D trip on August 28th.
Indy Mogul.
You want some cars sold? We'll be there. We got a dealership in the ICU. 211 cars getting suntans on the lot.
Don, I don't mean to complain, but it's been a year and a half since I've been home. And I'm 90% sure I left my front door open.
Alligators? Who brought alligators?
Don Reddy sure does put on a show.
These people are excited about the savings.
Will Ferrell moves behind the camera as he produces his first film where he doesn't play the lead role. This time, Ferrell and Adam McKay, his frequent collaborator, hand the comedy reins over to relative newcomer Neil Brennan. Brennan got his first big break as a writer-director on Chappelle's Show. How did he land such a sweet gig? Well, after college, Brennan was interested in the world of stand-up comedy, so he got a job working the door at New York's Greenwich Village Comedy Club. His roommate at the time was Jay Moore, and he also met Dave Chappelle. Later, when Brennan moved out to Los Angeles, he and Chappelle co-wrote the comedy Half-Baked, which could also describe the film's box office performance. However, they hit a home run with Chappelle's Show. But then, as we all know, a stressed-out Chappelle literally disappeared after the second season. Brennan, who felt betrayed, had no choice but to move on, so he teamed up with Tracy Morgan to pitch a hip-hop comedy to Adam McKay. While McKay passed on their pitch, he was so impressed with Brennan's humor and style that he asked him to direct The Good's Live Hard, Sell Hard, which stars everyone's favorite wheeler and dealer, Jeremy Piven. But no Jay Moore? Way to cherry-pick your friends, Brennan. For a while, Jeremy Piven was in a lot of movies, but it didn't work out. However, now that Entourage has revived his career, he's back. Do you think this time he'll have what it takes, or is old Piven just not meant for the silver screen? Write your comments down below, and after the break, we'll find out how audiences think he did.
Premonitions, visions, signs.
We're all gonna die, all right? There's gonna be a crash.
You saw it before it actually happened.
On August 28th.
I saw clues as to how the next person's gonna die.
What do you mean, the next person?
Get ready
I think we can stop it.
for the ultimate 3-day trip.
Look out!
The Final Destination. Rated R. Take the trip in 3D. 2D and select theaters.
Who do you like better, Ari Gold or Don Reddy?
Don Reddy.
They're both really good. Hard to tell, really.
Don Reddy.
Ooh, why?
He was more of a real person.
What made you come and see this movie today?
Saw the advertising and it looked good.
The trailer for this movie says, from the people who brought you Talladega Nights and Step Brothers. Is this movie in that league?
Didn't watch either of them. And this movie is not particularly good. It's a sassy, romantic wannabe. However, it is very funny.
What was the funniest scene in the movie? What should people look out for?
Where he's telling the story about when his friend died, when Will Ferrell died.
Oh, yeah?
When he's parachuting down, that was kind of funny. I don't want to tell you guys, I'll let you guys find it out.
Who did the best job in the movie?
Will Ferrell.
I think the hardest part to play, and I don't know who the actor was the competitor's motor company, where the son who was leading the band. That was a difficult act to play because he had to come across as a jerk, but also be entertaining.
Oh, that's Ed Helms from The Hangover. Did you see The Hangover?
No.
Ah.
Not too much of a movie buff.
You know, Jeremy Piven tried to be in movies before, didn't work out. Now he's back. Why do you think he's not successful in film?
He just straight up sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's horrible.
Do you think a car movie at this time, when cars are doing so poorly as an industry, is a good thing to do, or?
Yeah, why not?
Might as well laugh about it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Is it worth seeing in theaters? Is it a rental? What would you say to your friends?
Definitely be a rental.
Theater.
Oh, why?
It'd be pretty boring to laugh alone at home, even with a friend or two.
What do you give it on a 1 to 10?
9?
I'll give it a 6.
7.5.
Turns out The Goods ain't so good, as audiences give it a 7.5. And hey, would you like to share your opinion on Beyond the Trailer? If you're going to be in the New York City area, email me at grace@indymogul.com to coordinate your appearance. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and you've just gone Beyond the Trailer.